If you like this video, make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell icon to get the latest updates.
So hey, good morning and good evening, everyone, based on your time zones. So welcome to this Workday HCM mentorship program. So where we will talk about the Workday and the offerings it has. Okay, and we'll mainly focus on the Workday HCM part. Okay, so that's the human capital management. Let's move to the slides. Okay, just give me a second. Yes. Okay. So we have a few disclaimer. Okay, before starting this training or starting this session. See all the materials which you can see on the screen, including the PPTs and the examples, images. So they are the copyright of ZaranTech LLC, and all the rights are reserved for the same. Okay, so you have to, or we have to comply with all the applicable copyrights laws. So without limiting the rights under copyright, as you know, no part of this document may be reproduced or stored, okay, into a retrieval system, and nor it should be transmitted in any form. Let's move to the agenda for today's session. Okay, so as you can see on the screen, so we will have the trainer introduction. That's my introduction. We will go ahead for the students introduction. So I will invite you all for introductions in this particular session. Then we will move to the Workday part. So where we will talk about Workday, what is the history of Workday, what is the current job scenario for the Workday HCM consultants, what are the salary trends, the industries that uses Workday, and what is the course objectives which we are offering as part of this training. What are the prerequisites you should have, the audience, the course curriculum, and so on and so forth. We will go to the introduction to the Workday fundamentals, introduction to the Workday HCM, introduction to the Workday job readiness program. So where we will talk about, the job readiness program for the Workday HCM consultants. And then moving to the ZaranTech offers, why choose ZaranTech, and the learning management system, and at the last, the LinkedIn learner community. So that's the agenda for today's session. Now moving to the trainer introduction. Okay, so hey, hi everyone, this is Mayank Pandey. I am a graduate in Bachelor of Technology. I have been, so I have around 7+ years of IT experience, and my whole career is based on the Workday ecosystem. Okay, so I have been working with Workday, various Workday modules like the Workday HCM, Workday Finance, as well as the Workday integrations. Okay, so moving to the certifications, I have 3 certifications in the past 7 years. So I have the Workday integration score, the Workday Studio certification, as well as the Cloud Connect for third-party payroll. Okay, so which uh, uh, these certifications I have, and I have been provided from Workday itself. I have been a part of 15+ trainings in my whole career. Okay, so I have delivered 15+ trainings in the last 7 years. So that was about me. Okay, so let's move to the next, thing. So we will now be focusing on the Workday. So let's talk about the Workday. Okay, so what is Workday? Okay, so Workday is a cloud-based enterprise resource planning platform that provides a suite of applications for finance, human resources, and student as well as faculty services. Okay, so Workday offers a comprehensive solution for medium to large sized businesses. Okay, it helps them manage payroll, benefits, HR, and employee data. Okay, so as you can see here, it offers a range of features and tools for managing and automating various business processes. So you can, going forward, you will hear some technical terminologies like business process. So we will talk about this going forward. Okay, as we will move ahead with the training, so I will go ahead and will explain you this particular, terminologies which is relevant to Workday. So it offers a range of features and tools for managing and automating various business processes, including payroll, benefits, time tracking, talent management, and so on. Okay, so just let's give you a brief about business process. Okay, what is business process in Workday? So you might be uh, you might be confused hearing this particular term. Okay, so business process is nothing but a set of certain tasks, okay, that people start or take action or complete task to fulfill a particular business criteria. So we call it as a business process in the Workday term. Okay, so that was it about the Workday. Let's move to the history of Workday. Okay, so as you can see the timelines presented here. So Workday, it was co-founded by Dave Duffield and Anil Boost in 2005. In 2007, Workday launched its first product, a cloud-based financial management system. And then in 2010, Workday expanded its product line to include HCM applications, human capital management applications. Okay, moving to the 2011, you can see Workday goes public and it became a publicly traded company. Then in 2013, it announces the partnership with AWS to provide cloud-based human capital management and financial management solutions. In 2015, you can see here it identified a company that provided tools for talent acquisition and management. And in 2017, it announces the launch of Workday Financial Management. So financial management part came a little later after it was announced. In 2017, the financial management became part of Workday. Then 2018, Workday expanded its product line to include business planning and budgeting tools. And then in 19, it announces the acquisition of Adaptive Insights. So that is the overview of the history of Workday. You can see it here. So again, it is even after 2019, it is expanding, and it's heavily investing. As of now, it is heavily investing in AI as well, in AI, artificial intelligence area as well. Okay, so going forward, so once you will be onboarded to Workday ecosystem, you will be hearing some kind of good news as well, like Workday is heavily investing in AI area as well, and all other things. Let's look at the job outlook of the Workday consultants, and we are mainly focusing on the Workday HCM. So as you can see here, the Workday HCM career opportunities. So Workday HCM consultant can earn over 112,000, more than $112,000 per year in US. That's a very impressive salary. Okay, and that's the latest salary trends as well. You can see on the screen, the lower side is 54,000 and the higher side is close to $200,000. Okay, we have the Workday HCM job titles. So what are the Workday HCM job titles? So we have project manager, the Workday HCM consultant, HR manager, senior executive, and the finance manager. So these are the pretty common Workday HCM job titles, okay, which the Workday HCM consultants have. Then you can see the top 3 industries in which Workday HCM applications are growing: the information technology, e-commerce, and the automotive industry. So that was the job outlook for the Workday HCM domain. So you can see the salary trends. So the Workday HCM consultant salary trends, and it is again the pay scale for US. Okay, so on an average, Workday consultant earns more than $130,000 per year. That's the median salary. Okay, and if you look here in this particular chart, close to like from 75% to 90% consultants earn more than 130,000 per year, and someone like many of them goes close to $200,000 as well per year. Okay, so the future is very secure, okay, in terms of monetary wise, as well as, the what we can say, the information wise as well. And we have a chart here, okay, so which we were talking about in the previous slides. So that's the Workday HCM consultant salary trend, okay, based on the years. Okay, so from you, if you can see here, from 2011 to 2020, okay, this salary trends has been increased. Okay, now let's look at the industries that uses Workday. So there are, if you look here, okay, so all the major industries, are going for the Workday ecosystem and are already a part of Workday ecosystem. So they have adapted themselves to use Workday. So we have, as you can see here, the financial services industries, manufacturing industries, technology, healthcare and pharmaceuticals, professional services, government industry, the higher education, and the non-profit organization. Almost all kinds of industries are using Workday as of now. And just look at the growth of Workday. So it was announced, it was launched in 2005, and this year's 2023. So in the last 18 years, you can see the market presence of Workday. It is growing very fast, and almost all the industries are going for Workday. Okay, so that was the overview of Workday. We have told you about the history, the salary, the job, the salary trends of Workday HCM consultants, okay, and its growth. So now we will move to our course. So what is the course objective? Okay, so by taking this course, you will master the core concepts and the navigations of Workday HCM suite, the Workday Human Capital Management suite. You will learn the terminologies, business processes, and functionalities involved in Workday suite. So if you remember, like when I was talking about Workday, so I have used one term called business process. Okay, so we have many more such terminologies being used in Workday. So you will be able to learn these terminologies, okay, by taking this course. You will also learn the overview of Workday reports, Workday Studio, and the cloud connectors. And you will attain the potential to implement Workday best practices. So we will also talk about the Workday best practices, how to implement these practices, okay, effectively in your projects, okay, or in your work. So that's the course objective of this particular course. What are the prerequisites? Experience in HR and recruitment will be beneficial, as you can see here, and the basic knowledge in SAP HCM is recommended. So as I went through the introductions of you all, so I came to know that you all have some experience in the HCM domain. So that's a very good thing. Okay, and also if someone from you all, they want to start with Workday HCM and not from the HR HCM field, then you can go ahead and visit this link, okay, and then you can get to know about the different terminologies of HR, HCM, and HRIS. And why should you take this course? Okay, so because human resources professionals of an organization, if you are HR professionals of an organization, then you should take this course. If you are a recent MBA graduates with finance or HR specialization, then also you should go for this course. And if any of the team or someone of you planning to change or elevate yourself to the IT career in the stream of finance and HR of an organization, then also you should take up this course. Okay, now let's look at the training benefits. Okay, so what are the benefits of this particular training? So ZaranTech offer training and certification options to help you in enhancing your knowledge to the next level. Okay, so once you will be onboarded to Workday ecosystem, so you will see a different and drastic change in your knowledge, okay, regarding the human capital management. We will also ensure that, you know, as an instructor, okay, we will guide each one of you in upgrading your relevant skill and the subject knowledge. You will also receive the courseware, okay, the assignment, assessment, labs, and case studies based on the real-time scenarios. So we will talk about the real-time projects which we have done, and we will, you know, try to make you aware of the projects which we have done in our career. Real-time scenarios we'll talk about. You will be able to access the training blogs and the recorded videos of each session. Now let's move to the Workday HCM. Okay, so we have talked about Workday. Okay, so now let's move to the Workday HCM. So what is Workday HCM? Okay, so Workday Human Capital Management, it's a configurable software as a service solution. Okay, so it helps to organize staff, pay, and develop global workforce by establishing global consistency. Okay, so Workday HCM, what is Workday HCM? It's only the global enterprise application that unifies the human resources, benefits, talent management, as well as payroll, time and attendance, as well as recruitment. So it houses all the, you know, activities which is being performed for the human capital management process. And you can see here it's a software as a solution service. Okay, so we don't have to install any kind of, you know, hardware such thing as part of the, you know, on-premise thing. So it's based on the cloud. Okay, it's a software as a service solution. So I uh, believe, or I am assured that you are comfortable with the software as a service term. Okay, so I won't go much into detail for that. Just remember that Workday Human Capital Management is a software as a service solution. It offers a unified human resources and talent management solution. So as I have already spoke about. Okay, so this will enable you to embrace changes by providing workforce and the operation insights. So moving further to the slides, we will talk about the details for the Workday HCM. And let's look at the modules covered in this particular training. So we have a Workday fundamentals training for 5 hours. So where we will talk about the Workday history, the business core structure, Workday architect, the Workday implementation methodology, and the Workday security basics. Okay, so let's look at this particular link. So where you will have the Workday fundamentals. Okay, so these are the course curriculum, okay, which we will be following going forward. Okay, then we will have the Workday HCM training for 30 hours. So where we will talk about the overview, the organizations, the staffing models, the jobs and positions, compensation, hiring workers, configurable security, reporting, business process, and the additional staffing transactions. So that is about the Workday HCM training, and it will be of around 30 hours. And again, you can, like, this is the particular course curriculum. It's in detail, okay, and it has the all the details relevant to this particular curriculum. Then we have the Workday Job Readiness Program. So this Workday Job Readiness Program, again, it will, sorry, the slide went ahead. Okay, so we have a Workday Job Readiness Program as well, so which will be covering 5 hours. So where we will be focusing on the Workday resume creation and the interview preparation. So we will prepare you for the Job Readiness Program. Okay, so where we will help you in your resume creation as well as for the interview preparation. Okay, we will also tell you about the cheat sheet for resume interview class. We will help you in creation of your LinkedIn profile and its optimization. Okay, the Workday job roles and responsibilities also will be covered as a part of Workday Job Readiness program. Okay, and also we will talk about the Workday career path, which will help you in shaping your career in the Workday domain, especially in the Workday human capital management. Now let's move to the Workday fundamentals. Okay, so first we will cover the Workday origin. So in Workday, origin refers to the source of a piece of data or the starting point for a process. So if right, whenever we are starting a particular process, let's say in your current life as well, so we have a some origin, right? So in Workday also, origin refers to the same. So origin refers to the source of a piece of data or the starting point for a process. And again, it is a way of tracking where data comes from, okay, and how that particular process was initiated. It is used to identify the source of the data that is being entered into Workday. Okay, and also it is being used to track the starting point for a process, and we have already talked about the starting point of a process, and we term it as origin. Workday architecture. So as I have already spoken about, it's a software company that provides a cloud-based human capital management and financial management solutions. It's for the large and mid-sized organizations. Okay, and if we talk about the organizational structure of Workday, it has a clear hierarchy, okay, with multiple levels of management leadership. So that's the Workday architecture. What is the business and organizational structure in Workday? So here, if you talk about hierarchy, then Workday's organizational structure includes a clear hierarchy, okay, with multiple levels of management and leadership. We have a clear view of the Workday roles, I can say, the organization roles. It has a very flat structure, okay. It has a very fewer levels of management compared to some other companies. It's a relative, it's a very flat structure, you can say. So what does this flat structure help? How it helps? Okay, so it allows for faster decision making and the increased communication and collaboration across the organization. So the decision making process, it becomes smooth. Then it has a cross-functional teams. Okay, so a Workday as a company, it encourages the formation of cross-functional teams. Okay, so where employees from different departments work together to achieve a common goal. So even when you will move to the Workday domain, okay, when you will work for the Workday project, I'm not talking about the Workday as a firm. Okay, so I'm just talking about the Workday as a platform. When you will get onboarded and will start working, so you will see the collaboration among the different teams, okay, different modules in Workday. Then the emphasis on the employee development. So Workday places a strong emphasis on the employee development and growth, and it offers a variety of resources and programs to support employees in their professional development. That's the business and the organization structure of Workday. It has a diversity and inclusion, so Workday values, okay, and again it strives to create a workplace culture where all employees from the different domains, geographies, the the employees may have the differences, but they all are supported. Workday also offers the flexible work arrangements, such as remote work or the flexible scheduling, so that employees achieve the work-life balance. So that was the Workday's business and organization structure. Moving to the key product areas for the Workday HCM. So as you can see here, the human capital management has the human capital management, the big data analytics. It offers the recruitment, the talent management, the time tracking, project and work management, benefits of administration, the project and work management. So as you can see here, it has a the life cycle connects every dots here. Okay, so it offers the talent management, the recruitment, payroll solutions. So as you can see on the screen, we will talk about these things in detail going forward in the slide. Okay, so that's the key product areas for Workday. And if you have any questions in between, so please you can raise your hand and we can discuss about that as well. So don't hesitate in raising your hands and asking the questions if you have any kind of even fundamental questions are relevant. Okay, so moving the key product areas in detail. So the first one is the Workday Big Data Analytics. So it provides the pre-built analytic templates that address key business issues for HR and finance. Then we have Workday Recruitment. It helps us to find and engage and select the best candidates, which includes the internal and external as well for the organization. Then we have Workday Talent Management. It helps to align, assess, and develop your workforce. And that's why we call it as a Workday Talent Management, right? Then we have the Workday Time Tracking. So where it reduces the labor cost, the compliance risk, and hence increasing the worker productivity. We have the Workday Project and Work Management, which will link the people, strategy, work, and results. We have the Workday Administration Benefits, which will help you to easily design and implement any kind of benefit plans. Then we have Workday Planning and Analytics, which gives us a complete picture of talent supply and demand so that people can be aligned to their business objectives. We have Workday Solutions as well, where it addresses a full spectrum on enterprise payroll needs, and it has the flexibility, control, as well as insights. That's the Workday Payroll Solutions. Then we have Workday Human Resources Management, which will help you to organize staff and pay global workforce with consistency, and that will be global. So that was the various areas for the Workday HCM. Then if you look at the Workday benefits, so what are the key benefits for Workday HCM? Okay, so these are the areas, okay, where the Workday HCM is implemented, application areas. So you can see the banking, healthcare and insurance, K1, 2 and higher education, state and local government, life sciences, manufacturing and technology, professional business services. So you can see all the relevant areas here where the Workday HCM is being implemented, and almost all the areas are going for Workday HCM. Then Workday HCM, it's truly global to the core. Okay, as you know, I have talked about the product areas. You can see the same here. So it has the organizations, the benefits, absence module, compensation, recruiting, onboarding, goals and performances, succession, career and development, payroll, time tracking, big data. Okay, so from hire to retire, it has almost everything. Okay, so it helps you to manage the payroll, to manage the recruiting, talent management, the time tracking, almost everything which is a part of human capital management. If you look here, so it is designed for it it will help you in your work. Okay, the consumer UI, okay, user interface, it's very simple. So once you will be on board and once you will start working in Workday, so within half an hour you will be easily understand the user interface of Workday. It's very simple. So may not be aware of the Workday terminologies, but going to the screen you can see it's very simple. UI interfaces, it's very simple. Okay, it's mobile friendly. Okay, you will be able to see the actionable analytics in the Workday. Okay, and again, it supports the collaboration. Okay, so that's why we are calling Workday HCM, as global to the core. Then it is technologically foundation. It has the technology foundation. It's multi-tenant. Okay, so people using sorry, let's talk about a project. Okay, let's say Workday is being implemented. Okay, so different resources in that project can use Workday. Okay, in different tenants. So it has a multi-tenant. Okay, it is multi-tenant. It is in memory, integration cloud. Okay, so again, it is based on the cloud platform. So you can based on the security part. Okay, so Workday HCM consultants can log in from any of the uh, machines, you can say. Okay, so it is not on premise. Okay, it is in cloud, integration cloud. It is object oriented, and the security is, again, it's one of the most important thing in Workday HCM. Let's talk about the embedded services in Workday HCM. So we have a configurable business processes. So I have already given you a brief of business process. What is business process in Workday? So it is configurable. It has a reporting and work tax, settlement engine, governance and compliance. That's the embedded services. And that's why Workday HCM, it's global to the core. Again, what is Workday HCM? So we have talked about the Workday HCM, sorry, Workday as a whole. Now, what is Workday HCM? Okay, so as you can see here, so it's a unified global cloud applications. Okay, it's again based on the cloud platform. It's global. It's not on premise. We have an actionable insight. So what will happen is, in Workday we have a different you know tasks, or we can say a different components where you can go ahead and do some kind of actions. So that's why we are calling it as an actionable insight. Okay, it's agile. Okay, it is a very, it has a power of moving quickly and easily. So that's why it has agility. It has a very powerful user interface, very simple and easy to understand user interface, and again, human capital management. So that is the overview of Workday HCM. Now let's move to the introduction to the Workday Job Readiness Program. Okay, so what is this Workday Job Readiness Program? It's a training and development program designed to designed especially for the individuals to get ready for the job opportunities in the field of Workday. And this program is designed to give participants the skills and the knowledge which they need to become proficient in using the Workday ecosystem. Okay, and so that they can successfully perform the role that utilizes the Workday platform. Let's look at the job role of a Workday consultant. So what does a Workday consultant do? So Workday consultant is a professional who specializes in the implementation, customization, and support of the Workday ecosystem. So here we are talking the Workday system as a whole. Okay, so the consultants who work for the Workday platform, we call it as Workday consultant. Okay, so what will be their main role? It will be to assist the organizations in implementing the Workday system to support their business operations and processes. Okay, let's say you are getting trained in the Workday HCM domain. Okay, so you will be a Workday HCM consultant and you will help that particular organization for which you will work to implement the Workday HCM platform. Okay, this will also include the configuring the system, creating the custom reports, and providing training to end to end. Okay, So again, you might be hearing some kind of terminologies called custom reports. So we will be talking about that moving forward to the training. Okay. So we have some kind of reports in Workday. We have some kind of integrations in Workday. We have different kind of terminologies in Workday. So we will talk about that moving forward to the training. So that's the job role of a Workday consultant. Now let's look at the ZaranTech offers. Okay. So what do we offer? What is our service? Okay. So as you can see here, we offer the training for the resources. And again, as this training will mainly focus on the Workday HCM domain. So we will again be mainly focusing for the Workday HCM part, human capital management. And why you have to choose the choose ZaranTech? So this is one of the example where ZaranTech was mentioned with an interview with Focus Cloud. Focus Cloud is nothing but it's a UK based company. You might have heard about this. Okay. It was mentioned as the only company resource outside of Workday to upskill and get trained in Workday, even when you don't have the access to Workday community. So you might be hearing this particular term called Workday community. Okay, so Workday community is nothing but it's a platform where the Workday consultants across all the domains, okay, can post questions, can read the articles which is published from Workday, and even can answer any such questions if they have if they want to answer. So uh, it's a kind of encyclopedia of Workday. Okay, even so that's why it was like ZaranTech was mentioned by Focus Cloud. Because it is the only company which is trying to upskill the resources and get trained in Workday even when they don't have the access for Workday community. So all of our trainers are from USA. Okay, again, each trainer has more than 4 Workday implementation experience. Let's talk about myself. Okay, in the last 7 years I have close to 10 Workday implementation experience. From scratch, I have been involved in projects where I have been a part of Workday implementation from scratch. I have been involved in the Workday integrations, Workday HCM implementation, Workday time and absence, and all many areas. So our trainer has more than 4 Workday implementation experience. We also hire only those trainers who are Workday certified. Okay, you can also go to the YouTube and search for Workday training, and our videos come first. As you might be aware, YouTube ranks videos based on the quality and value. So that's why, if you search Workday training in YouTube, so our ZaranTech content will appear first. So while moving to the training, we provide the tenant access as well. In the same tenant, you can practice HCM, payroll, finance, reporting, and everything. So what is tenant? So you again might be hearing tenant. Okay, so what is Workday tenant? So Workday tenant is nothing but it's a URL, okay, of Workday, which will open the Workday platform in the web browser. Okay, where you can go ahead and practice the Workday learnings which you will learn in this particular training. So for example, I am just let's uh, assume example where I am just helping you to create a custom report in Workday. So custom reports, it's a kind of report which is being maintained in Workday, which is being created in Workday, and you want to practice that. So for that, we will provide the tenant access where you can go ahead and perform your operations for your testing, for your learning, and for any kind of things. Okay, so we will provide that the tenant access as well. Now let's assume that the training is complete. Then ZaranTech will provide a job readiness program. Okay, this will include the resume, making interview help, LinkedIn assistance, and the placement guidance at no cost to you. Okay, so ZaranTech will help you for your job readiness thing. Okay, it will help you in creating a resume. It will prepare you for the interview. It will again help you for the creation of your LinkedIn profile, how you can optimize that, and you can leverage the powerful LinkedIn profile for your job opportunities. And again, it will guide you for the placement assistance. It won't have any kind of additional cost. Okay, so let's look a particular example here. Okay, the job readiness program, the course curriculum. Okay, so we have different many chapters for the job readiness program, and we will be covering all these programs going forward as part of the training, and it won't have any kind of additional cost. So each Workday course, okay, this is, we are focusing for the Workday HCM. So you will get full courseware, which will include the session PPTs, which we are sharing as part of the training, the assignments, assessments, and the labs. Okay, so you will get all kind of materials which will be helpful for your learning, for your job readiness program. And again, our prices are comparatively the best in the market. So we will give you 7 days full money back guarantee. Our rating in Google is 4.4 out of 5. So we are a USA based company. So we have also delivered training to many Workday customers in US. You can see the list here as well. So we have provided the Workday training, for different customers in US as well. So that was, why you can choose ZaranTech. So we have a learning management system as well, which ZaranTech offers. So you will have 1 year access to recorded session videos as part of our training. Okay, whatever the videos will be shared, okay, it will be recorded, and you will have the 1 year access for that. You will also have the lifetime access to the materials. Okay, all the materials, all the PPTs, the relevant PDFs, you will have the lifetime access for that. We have a 24/7 technical support where you can contact for any kind of issues which you are facing for Workday. So we have a Workday learner community page as well, so where you can go ahead and look for this particular page and get the learnings from the different learners, okay, across all the domains. So that was it about the course overview, course structure, about the Workday, okay, the different concepts of Workday, history of Workday, and the especially mainly focusing on the Workday HCM domain. Okay, so let's if you have any kind of questions, then we can take those up and then we can answer as well. If you have any question, then can you please raise your hand, and then we can take those questions from our end, and then we can answer. So if none of you have any questions, then I believe we can go ahead and close this call. So thank you so much, everyone. Thanks for your active participation, and thanks for your quick introduction as well. Okay, and thanks for your questions. So thank you. Let's meet in the next session.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you for attending the session. I hope you all enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. Also, feel free to ask your questions in the comment section below, and we will reply to them at the earliest.